Orange chicken is, I think, my soulmate.
When did I become such a blackie?
Rain and petals eavesdrop. I used the wrong word.
You are a disrespectful piece of...
Hey girls, welcome to another Amberlynn video. This one is going to be similar to my last one where I cover multiple of Amber's videos in one. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, please consider subscribing. Also, there's a Discord server for this channel linked in the description and pinned comment if you'd like to come chat or hang out. Feel free to comment your thoughts below, I respond to all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into the video. She does a boring haul, she straightens her hair.
I've had this dang crown for ever, and I haven't known really what to do with it, but I just filmed a TikTok with it. Nicki Minaj moment.
I haven't been able to bring myself to suffer through her recent TikToks, but I can already tell they're just as cringy as the rest.
I got this off of Amazon, I want to say a year and a half ago. It was during the time where everyone just kept saying oh my god, Beauty stealing your crown. And then people would come to me and be like, oh my god, you're stealing Chantel's crown. And so I was like, oh my god, I think it would be funny to get a crown.
I love how she acts all quirky and in tune with what's going on in the community. I think her narcissism is satisfied whenever people say stuff like, ooh, you're taking Chantel's crown. Chantel doesn't even like Amber. They're just fake back and forth because big girls are supposed to support big girls or some BS like that.
There was meaning behind it. I was gonna do a little trolling. You know, it's literally fine to troll for fun. I firmly believe that. I think trolling is funny. I am also known for being a troll, but I just feel like there's certain things that you should not troll about. You only live once. Let your inner troll out and just let your freak flag fly. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay when Amber trolls or is rude to other people, but as soon as we do it, it's bullying. Nice touch for her to add, there are some things that aren't okay to troll about, so that she can still call out her trolls later without sounding like a hypocrite.
I woke up, and it's funny because I talked about the crown situation with me and Chantel literally yesterday in this video, and I woke up to people saying the only reason why I wore a crown in my TikTok was because of her. No. Literally, if you listen to the lyrics, Nicki Minaj is saying, you know, the queen of rap. I think people just want us to hate each other.
She woke up to people saying that where? Because she doesn't allow comments on her TikTok. So is she purposely hunting for people saying things about her on other platforms? I thought she told us over and over again she doesn't read negative comments. And it isn't that people want them to hate each other, it's just clear that they don't actually like each other and they're fake bitches to each other.
And I'm sorry, I don't have hate in my heart for her. I don't have hate in my heart for anybody. I'm just not that girly.
Yeah, she doesn't have hate for anyone. She's so sweet and innocent and has never tried to ruin people's lives or anything.
And if anything, Chantel needs to come to visit me so we can live stream together. We would literally break the internet. I would love that so much. I don't know, everyone just wants to pin us together, or is it pin us apart, pin us against each other? What is the saying? I don't know. Either way, no, you guys, there's no drama, there's no beef there.
Pit us against each other. Holy shit. Anyways, I guess I'm not fully caught up on all that stuff, but there was definitely some beef there, even if it was just petty shit. I think Amber is just trying to get on Chantel's good side so that she has someone else on the internet to defend her. She went to her grandma's house and then went to the Lego store at the mall. Just what she needs. The cashier at the Lego store, he was gay. And I was like, me too. Oh my god, twinsies, so adorable.
But the gay scene here is amazing. My mom actually took me by. It's this whole community, just street and blocks full of just LGBTQ businesses. It's honestly just amazing because whenever I go somewhere, there's gonna be a gay person.
I don't know why, but that line made me lose it. Wherever I go, there's gonna be a gay person. I'm all for support of the LGBTQ+ community, but she acts as if sexuality is the main personality for everyone she meets. Is she that shallow?
And it just feels so welcoming. I feel at home. I mean, I'm an out lesbian and it just feels so comfy. I love it. It feels like such a good vibe. I'm just here for it.
It's great to feel comfy in a community, but I also feel like it's weird to base comfort on what sexuality someone is. Isn't it kind of reverse discrimination in a way? Assuming people are a certain way just based on their sexuality? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. She gives us a Lego haul.
And then I also got 2 Lego pens. They write the color they are. So this one's going to be like this dark pink and then black.
They write the color they are? No fucking way.
And you can Lego them together. Oh my god. I'm such a nerd.
Does that make me a nerd of the Amberverse?
Okay, guys. So I just feel like it's important that I clarify certain things, topics, questions, rumors.
Okay, so we don't pronounce T's anymore either.
It's important. So there's another rumor that I'm in love with someone else and I've been in love 3 times since my last relationship. No. When I say I'm in love with 2 people, I'm talking about my ex, Feline, and I'm talking about the person I've been talking about from the jump.
I mean, she did say this about a woman in the church choir.
So at church today, there was a new singer there, and I fell in love with her at instant glance. And I was just like, oh my god, I could not stop looking at her while she was singing. I was like, okay, perfection. So that happened.
We could interpret it as exaggeration, but is it really?
I have only been in love with one person after my last relationship. That's it. There's just like rumors going around that I'm like, I've been in love like 3 times. Like, no. So I just have to clarify. That's not a thing. Won't be a thing.
Won't be a thing? Can we put some bets on that? Also, I don't know if I believe her or not at this point. She'd fall in love with a rock at this point if we told her it was a girl.
But I'm totally fine clarifying certain topics. I might start doing that more often because I've been letting rumors float around. And the more you let them float and the more you don't be like, actually, no, that's not true. Actually, wait, let me clarify. The more I do that, the bigger it gets. So I just want to squash it now.
She acts as if the rumors surrounding her are the hot gossip of everyone's lives this week. Girl, nobody cares. They're trying to get on her nerves and it's working, and now she's going to make it sound bigger than it is.
Okay, guys, I am obsessed with TikTok. I love TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I have so much fun on here. Like, queen. And yes, I like my own stuff because I love my stuff and I deserve it.
The fuck does that mean? She sits on her ass and cries to a camera all day while gaining weight on her weight loss channel. What does she deserve? She's so narcissistic that I can't put into words how narcissistic she is. It's okay to be proud of stuff you make, but not to the point that you're obsessed with it and watching it on loop.
But definitely go on there. People do ask, like, why don't I have my comments on? I want it to be peaceful over there. I mean, it's pretty simple.
What if it was a genuine supporter asking her that question out of curiosity and she comes back with this snarky, passive-aggressive reply? That's a great way to talk to supporters. It most likely is a troll though, so I will give her that. It's not that we don't like you because you're fat, it's that we don't like you because your personality and attitude suck. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Because I just have so much fun filming them, and I just like low-key don't want it ruined for me. I know a lot of people enjoy my TikToks though, because I get a lot of messages, so thank you so much.
I'm running out of things to say because she just gets worse and worse, and I feel like I have to repeat myself because she's so repetitive with how awful she is. It's like Once Upon a Dream said in the Discord server. Amber is the equivalent of when you're required to write an essay with a minimum number of words, and so you just keep repeating the same thing in different ways.
On September 7th, I uploaded a video where I was like, I'm gonna start making all my vlogs 10 minutes because people were saying they were super short. And I have successfully made every single vlog over 10 minutes. And now I think officially I'm gonna start making them all over 12 minutes.
Oh god, not longer, please, I beg of you. Next video.
I'm just having one of them really weird days where I'm just like over it. And I think it's because, as you guys know, I have lipedema and I also have lymphedema, which is not fun.
I'm sure her exes loved waking up to this attitude on random days. She probably dictated how their days were gonna go too. Everyone has days like this, but we've seen how she takes stuff out on her partners on normal days. I can't imagine how bad it is on off days. Also, again, how does she think she got into this situation?
So when I got out of bed today, I was like, oh my god, I'm so swollen. The more swollen I feel, like the worse my breathing is. It's just like not a good day. And I literally still have not weighed myself since the first day of me living here. And it's been like 6 weeks.
Of course she hasn't. Being in denial is so much easier.
I definitely need to get like on track tomorrow. Like literally though, Thanksgiving's coming up and like past Amberlynn is usually like, oh, we should wait until like after Thanksgiving, or we should just wait until after Christmas, or we should just like wait until New Year's. But I feel like if I wait another month, That's not gonna be good. So we definitely need to like kick it into high gear.
She knows damn well she's about to pull that whole wait until the holiday is over shit next year, if not this year. Past Amberlynn my ass.
Not me using you guys as a mirror. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Again, what's new?
We're on our way to Dave & Buster's.
Dragons have invaded Dave & Buster's.
So we just got into the parking lot. Dave & Buster's.
Dragons have invaded.
Neither of us have ever been here before, so I love an arcade. You guys know that about me. All right, we are here.
So much better than gambling. Also, I'm editing right now. She does go gambling again. At least she's getting some exercise in. Boring haul.
Y'all, I'm literally just sitting in bed and I'm about to have some of these Cheeto mini cheddar things, cheese flavored snacks. I do want to like get on like a good track tomorrow. Like I'm gonna weigh myself for the first time in a hot minute.
Get in all the calories while you can.
Yeah, they're just like little balls. Amberlynn's eating balls in bed, folks. It's the only balls that'll touch my mouth.
She's 12.
So this is for the girlies who like ASMR.
Wow, such good ASMR. Let me try.
So dead ass, I'm done getting my fingers all like cheesy, so I just go like this. Literally drinking balls right now. I'm drinking cheese balls. Like, who does that?
Who does that? Oh my gosh, so quirky. She's not like other girls. Another boring haul.
Today when I was at the grocery store, a Christmas song came on. Normally when I hear Christmas songs, like my whole like aura just like jingle bell, jingle bell. Like I'm so pumped because Christmas is my favorite time of year. But when I heard that Christmas song, I instantly felt like the saddest I've ever felt.
Let's guess why. Is it A, because Santa killed someone she loved? B, because Christmas is called Bingemas by her viewers? C, because she's just depressed? Or is it D, because she's thinking about wifey? Make your guesses in the comments now. My guess is that it's A, because Santa killed someone she loved. Now to reveal the answer.
It reminded me of my ex. It reminded me of so many good memories around Christmas time.
It's so weird for her to keep bringing up Feline even after being told to stop by multiple people. I get that she's hurting, but at least keep the talks about Feline private instead of disrespecting her boundaries every video.
And it made me realize that I'm not even going to decorate for Christmas this year. And I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, that's super unhealthy. I know that being in my apartment around all of my Christmas decorations, ones that me and my ex decorated with last year, it's just going to be a constant memory of something that I don't have anymore, something that I miss, something that I just don't want to.
Editing Kim here. Does this feel very acted out to anyone else? Just look at these two moments, for example.
Something that I miss, something that I just don't want to. I know.
It just seems very exaggerated and dramatic.
I miss her so much. A lot of people don't understand it and it's totally fine. You don't have to, but like everyone struggles differently.
I get all that, but it's just really pathetic to see how Amber treated Feline like shit, and then as soon as she's gone, then Amber's going to be sorry and miserable. Everything has to be focused on Amber in her world. She gets to do whatever she wants no matter how disrespectful she is, and then when it inevitably backfires, she gets to be upset and everything around her has to be focused on making her feel better.
Everyone heals from heartbreak differently. I have borderline personality disorder and my ex was my absolute most favorite person in the whole world. And when you have a favorite person, especially when you have BPD, they become your literal everything. And it's like, I'm aware of that. Like I'm able to be so aware that one of the biggest reasons why I'm having such a hard time with losing her, not only because I loved her dearly, I loved her with all of me, but because I have a mental illness that is making this hard. It's making this feel like it's the end of the world, even though I know it's not.
Love how as soon as she tells us she has BPD, it's suddenly the reason behind everything. And wow, Amber, it was so sweet of you to abandon your favorite person in a matter of days for someone you just met online, and to choose that new person over your favorite person for weeks. Poor me, poor me, poor me. I ignored the ex I loved that was hoping to get back with me and then faced consequences. Next video.
but I'm actually gonna be weighing myself today. So I wanna make like a few hypotheses. What a word. So my eating has not been like horrendous. Last night, for some reason, I did like a hurrah moment and I was like, let's eat some chips. It's been a hot minute since I've even had chips. Like my portions lately have been normal, like there's no binge monster in sight.
Normal portion sizes from restaurants every meal shouldn't be considered normal portions.
But I can definitely tell that I've gained weight. I've just been eating when I'm hungry, but like not caring what I'm eating. I have lipedema, lymphedema, and my legs are super, super swollen. I also see my weight gain in my face. Like I just feel bloated. And I did have a lot of ramen, like especially in the last week, and it's a lot of sodium. And I'm not gonna lie to you, some nights that's literally what I had for dinner, so I would have 2 at one time.
Yeah, let's just blame it on the meals and health issues instead of the actions Amber took for those things to become issues.
It's like since I've lived in Oklahoma, I've also been drinking, and that's different for me. I did say that I wasn't gonna drink, and I didn't drink for like 2 weeks, and then I ended up drinking again. And now I'm currently just like at a spot where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drink like once a week.
She's totally not enabling her drinking issue. What could possibly lead us to that conclusion?
Hello, it's ready. 516.2 pounds.
516.2. So I actually only gained like 6 pounds. That's shocking, and I think the reason why I feel like such crap about it is because it's all fluid, and honestly 6 pounds of like fluid in my lipedema and lymphedema does not feel good. It feels horrific.
It's only water weight, guys. We should be so proud of her for only gaining 6 pounds instead of 20.
Okay, you guys, so I actually found this clip for the first time that I weighed myself in this apartment, so I'm gonna play it right here. New apartment, that means new weigh-in.
508.8 pounds.
So that means I did not gain 6 pounds, I've actually gained 8, which is fine. That 8 pounds does not feel good on my body though, I'll tell you that right now.
The fact that she just tells herself it's fine, when she hits 600 pounds and gets used to it, is she just gonna keep saying it's fine? She's so infuriating. She washes clothes in an apartment next to hers.
Okay, so my mom's over and she's making this thingy. She calls it deception. It's potato salad without the potatoes. It's with cauliflower instead. I want to show you guys the ingredients. White wine vinegar, tons of cauliflower. Literally, we have 4 heads of it. Celery, and then obviously eggs, which she's going to be chopping all of this, and she has the eggs boiling right now.
She'll tell us all the ingredients that her mom is about to use while she sits back and watches.
Biting through celery, you could de-string it, and you can actually bite through it. I don't want to tell y'all why, because you'll make fun of me.
I'm sure Amber's obnoxious laughing and wheezing for absolutely no reason is making Mama Lynn feel so comfortable on camera right now, which she didn't want to do in the first place.
All right, I'll tell you what. I have no bottom teeth, okay? Okay.
Mom!
All right?
I mean, if
And my top ones are plastic.
Mom, it's okay.
So I de-string my celery.
I mean,
And
that's a smart idea.
Really an easier way to eat. All right? Thanks.
Here's Amber, just watching. Also, Amber, go buy Mama Lynn some teeth. No shame in having your teeth removed, but it's nice to have comfortable replacements.
So the onions are cut, the pickles, and the celery. The cauliflower is now being steamed.
We love seeing Amber pretend like she just helped with any of that.
Then we just start adding some stuff.
Yeah, like, try that. I don't know. Like I say, I eyeball everything.
That's how I am too when I cook. So
Are you?
I feel like a lot of people are.
I can have a lot of onions.
It smells so good in here, you guys. Oh my
I can have a lot of
god.
onions, though.
Amber, just let her grab the bowls if all you're gonna do is hand it to her anyways. It's just insulting at that point. She kind of showed us her Lego building process.
Of course, we have the little people to go along with it. Now, I'm about to do my daily journaling session.
We haven't seen this in months. She built more Legos. Next video.
Happy Thanksgiving. I am waiting for my mom to come get me. I'm going to my aunt's and I'm gonna see tons of family and I'm super, super excited. Here's a little outfit of the day moment.
I'm gonna go hang out with family. Anyways, back to talking about me.
I decided to wear my hair like with a middle part, which is something I don't really do, but like a lot of people are like, it looks good. I don't know about that.
She still hasn't learned that everyone watching her and sending her messages is trying to troll her and make her screw up. With how much she's bitched at her audience for just being a bunch of trolls, I'm really surprised she continues to listen to any of us.
I'm wearing a necklace that says 1999. No, it does not say 1999. It says 1990, which is when I was born. We have some gold glitter going on in my eyes, some triangle hoops. You know, sometimes I do feel decent. I'm like, yes, I need to lose weight. That's obvious. But the only way I'm going to do that is if I love myself. Like, everyone talks so much about like, love yourself. But the minute someone loves themselves, they're like called a narcissist. It's weird. It's a situation.
Because most of the time, when people said a year ago that they're going to love themselves, they actually show a change in their lifestyle. Loving yourself also doesn't have to include staring at yourself in a mirror or camera for hours at a time for no reason. When most people think of self-love, we probably think of feeding our body healthy stuff, doing some skin treatment, going out and surrounding ourselves with good people so that we can become a better person. Wearing clothes and makeup that you feel good in is a part of that, but shouldn't be what you obsess over constantly. People also say that self-love is wearing what makes you happy regardless of other people's opinions. But Amber only feels good when people are complimenting her and feeding her ego. She also purposely fits the beauty standard and follows trends. I thought self-love was not caring about those things or the unrealistic expectations people put on you. I guess in that sense, she could come back and say, well, expecting me to lose weight is unrealistic. I disagree. Weight is something people have control over and need to be willing to control for the betterment of themselves and their lives. If someone is as big as Amber and is unwilling to lose weight like she appears to be, I would argue that they are doing the opposite of self-love. Editing Kim here. Just wanted to throw this in. Here is Amber judging other girls for just hanging out, having fun, and in her words, loving themselves.
There are girls outside right now that are taking selfies in front of a rock wall. They're being. Are you seriously showing them? Stop! I'm very nervous.
It's not okay when they do it, but when she does it, we better bow for the queen, guys.
Okay, guys, so it is nighttime. I had the literal best day today, like with my family, and it was just so good. I'm not downplaying any of my past partners' families, grammar, because they've all been super amazing and inviting and welcoming.
Did she even care to meet her partner's families? She was an absolute bitch to Becky's mom before she passed, and I guess I haven't really looked into Destiny's family. I'm so curious what Amber is like at family gatherings. Do you think she talks about herself the whole time? Editing Kim here again, sorry. Didn't she get into a physical fight with Destiny's mom at one point?
But like, I haven't spent a Thanksgiving with my family in like 18 years. So it was just like so good. Also, I got fairy hair put in. I chose gold. It actually looks super cute. I got so many compliments.
Here she goes talking about herself again. I feel like we all do this sometimes. We're all human and the only head we live in is our own. But it still feels like Amber just does it way too much. She went to the casino and talks about it.
Long story short, I made quite a few friends, got some numbers, but there was a lot of guys out that I guess likes a bigger girl. But there was this one guy in particular, after I was like complimented by tons of other guys, and it was so funny. This one guy called me gorgeous, and then maybe a minute later, my mom goes, oh my God, those other two guys were just looking at you. And I was like, Mom, it's okay. And she was like, they called you mommy. And I was like, yeah, Mom, that's something that people say. It's fine.
And then everyone stood up and clapped for me and started throwing roses, and all of the machines started hitting jackpots. And
but there was this one guy in particular who was like wanting to buy me drinks, and he was like following me around everywhere because I like to like go to different machines. He couldn't stop hugging me. He even gave me $20 for my machine. Like, it's fine. At first I thought it was like friendly. It was fine. Okay, cool. But then he started saying things like, I like you a lot, and like looking at me like that. And I'm just like, oh my God. In certain situations like that, like I never like say, oh, I'm a lesbian, because it's like, I don't know how people will take it. And that's sad that it's like this day and age that it's like that, where it's like, I'm afraid to say like, sorry, not interested. And I'm also like massively a people pleaser because I don't know, that's just like who I am. So like the whole time I'm like letting this guy follow me. It was like the weirdest situation. And then eventually like it just got like really bad. Like it almost started to feel like harassment. So I was like, Mom, what do I do?
I absolutely understand what she's saying here, and it does make me feel bad that she had to go through that situation. No one deserves that. It's easy to look at her now and say, you should have just told him, you should have just done this, you should have done that. And yes, there could have been better ways to handle this situation, but you have to realize that everyone is going to feel and respond differently in those situations. It's like she said, it's really scary to try to tell off a guy like that because you really don't know how he'll respond. And either way, let's not blame the victim. That guy shouldn't be doing stuff like that to begin with. I've dealt with similar situations, and no matter how much you try to shake those guys off, they won't take a hint. Going to her mom was probably her best choice in that moment. It's always such a paralyzing, sinking feeling when that shit happens, and I'm sorry she had to go through that. I would, however, like to point out that Amber was an enabler for a situation similar to this happening to a 15-year-old girl. Libby was a quote-unquote friend of Amber and Destiny, and they used to bring her with them to hang out. One night, Amber, Destiny, and Libby went out to eat, and a creepy dude started talking to them. He ended up sitting with them, and Libby was clearly uncomfortable. Amber and Destiny ignored her attempts to hint this to them, and the guy was even almost aggressive when Libby tried to avoid him.
Yeah, I am. Don't you want to slap me? Yeah, slap my hands. Slap my hands.
He's giving you the opportunity just to slap his hands. You don't even have to play.
Just do it. Just come on. Just do it.
I don't want to do it if he's just giving me a
Okay.
He also went to the bathroom when Libby did, and this is Amber and Destiny's response, even knowing that Libby is uncomfortable.
Are they coming back? Yes, they are. There they is. How was your guys' bathroom experience?
We didn't go to the same bathroom.
I didn't think you went to the same bathroom.
The guy also creepily invites Libby to his car.
Come to my car with me.
That sounds spooky.
It does. Come on.
That sounds rapey.
So,
It's pretty rapey, yeah.
this conversation took a turn.
I can't imagine how Libby was feeling. She trusted Amber and Destiny to support her and help her, but instead they enabled the inappropriate actions toward her. She probably felt very uncomfortable, trapped, and hopeless. I'm not saying Amber deserves the situation she was in, but now that she's experienced it firsthand, hopefully she can learn from it.
Usually when we go to the casino, which I've only gone 3 times now, I just like stay with my mom the whole time. But this time, like I was meeting people and like I was going off and like hanging out with people and like talking to people. And it's like, I have never been so complimented in my life. Like, I don't know what it is. Like I had confidence today.
The way she talks about receiving compliments in general just sounds narcissistic to me. I don't know how to explain it. Also notice how she says nothing about other girls at the casino, even though there were most likely some there.
I'm actually about to go out with my mom, but you guys, do you remember my story about how I just met like a lot of people last night? Oh, I gave my number, I think, to one of the guys, and he ended up calling. Obviously, I didn't answer because not going to. He left a 3-minute voicemail of just nothing, but like you could tell he's driving because you like hear his blinker. I'm just like, what the heck? It was at 4 a.m. It's like, you know what he wanted if calling at 4 a.m., you know?
I would have given a fake number. Like I said, everyone responds differently in those situations, but giving out personal info is really risky. Also, I guess when giving out a fake number, it can probably put someone else at risk, so maybe just have a prepared fake number that you know is out of service or doesn't exist. I know it sounds like paranoia, but you really do have to be ready for these situations. I guess I can't really blame her for not being prepared for this one because it did kind of hit her out of nowhere. Drinking again. I've already said everything I need to say about that in my previous videos. It's just another phase in this train wreck that we have the displeasure of watching. Another drink. She got something from someone and says this about them.
So I have someone like that's special to me. I can't quite explain it, but like my heart feels like, wow, they're special.
I know. Shocking that she's giving mixed messages again. She says she's too drunk and wants to wait until she's sober to open the thing.
You guys, just 32, single and thriving. So send me your questions. Let's do a little Q&A sesh. Girl, I'm trying to end that era like with the literal quickness because it's not fun, it's not fresh, it's lonely, and it's sad. So we're gonna go into a new era. I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking a new piercing.
Yeah, because a piercing requires a whole new era. Probably because after she gets a piercing, it'll become her entire personality for months.
No girl, or boy, or them. I just, I'm 32.
Acting like a 16-year-old that took some beer from her parents' house because she's a rebel.
As much as I want to continue this Q&A, I can't.
Yeah, she's too busy staring at herself. Sorry, guys.
I can't. My brain isn't computing. I do love you guys, though. And I appreciate you guys so much. I'm working on a vlog moment.
Sometimes I just have to stop and remind myself that this is a 32-year-old woman about to turn 33, and this is what she's doing. Just look at it.
Might be up tomorrow, might be up the next day, but there will be a vlog, and so many of you are sad.
What the fuck did I just watch? Bleach? Can anyone spare some bleach? I have an ear infection, so I'm already going deaf, but I still had to fully witness that with my eyes.
About Vlogmas. Oh my god, my hair is crazy. I don't like it. I don't like it. So maybe like the middle part. I don't know how I feel about the middle part. I'm trying to rock it because I got my fairy hair. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got the fairy hair.
Oh, we noticed, because it's your entire personality right now, and everyone has to pay attention to you. She goes on a drunk ramble about how you don't know what people are going through, and so we should all just be kind. It's rich hearing that come from Amber. Finally over. Summing this up, she's still making bad decisions for herself. She's a narcissist, she's obese and gaining back all of the weight she just lost, while calling it self-love. Her mom is enabling her. She keeps hinting at new partners, but we know they won't last long even if something really is happening. And that's basically everything we just watched in a nutshell. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you. Feel free to join the channel's Discord server linked in the description and the pinned comment if you'd like to come chat or hang out. Leave me a comment with your thoughts below. I respond to all of you. I hope you have a great day. Bye!